Unless otherwise indicated, all the following scripture quotations are taken from the Holy Bible, New Living Translation, with copyright by Tyndale House Foundation, used by permission of Tyndale House Publishers, all rights reserved.
Are you ready to have some more fun with Noom Adverts? Because I am. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am the one they call Peachy Pie, and you are most welcome to join me here. Okie dokie. Noom has a couple more adverts, and I saw an advert actually that I haven't seen on their site. I wonder why. A guy mentioned that he couldn't see his feet and he was quite overweight. So, as a quite overweight person, let me set an example for you. Here's my feet. I can see my toes. You're welcome. And let's get going. Disclaimer that foot reveal was not planned.
Made with love. Made with love. Made with love. Made with love.
I've been dealing with a food pusher.
Noom Weight uses psychology to help you understand your habits.
Okay, this one I wasn't too happy with. Not just because everybody loves food and I love food too, but also because in a lot of different people's cultures, right? Eating food is the way that the community comes together, the way families get together and they share meals and they share stories and all that kind of stuff. And so it's a community thing. So a lot of the times, like in Cape Coloured community, the Cape Malay culture, the aunties or whatever will make lots of food and people will come together and have a braai, and not just on like special days, and so that's like a normal thing. And I know that the aunties and the grannies are like, okay, yeah, have some more food, and then they want to complain about your weight afterwards. But I think the key here is to learn some self-control and maybe say, okay, I've had enough, or keep one on your plate all the time that you nibble teensy little bit at a time so that they don't see that your plate's empty. And I think that might help.
So my brain is wired to eat more when I'm watching TV?
Noom Weight uses psychology to help you understand your habits, change them, and realize that when it comes to losing weight, it's psychological.
He's trying to say don't watch TV? Well, what's the point here? I would say, arguably, that if you put a bunch of snacks in front of a person, healthier snacks, then they might just snack on all the healthy snacks. And some healthy things have lots of sugar. Eating a lot of anything is not really that good. And I would argue that if you sit in front of the TV and you've got a small packet of chips and you've got, like you moderate the sizes of your foods and things you keep in front of you, then I think that you'd be better than, I'm gonna have some chips now, I'm gonna have some chips later, and do that kind of thing all the time.
Here are Gary's favorite records. Here's Gary in the Zone. Here's Gary a few years ago. And here's how Gary lost 25 pounds on Noom Weight.
Hi, I'm Gary Paul Wright.
Gary's never been much of a diet guy.
You can't do this, you can't do that. No, thank you.
But he loved Noom for its psychological approach. Right, Gary?
It gave me the tools to understand what's on my plate so I can eat what I want and keep the weight off.
Right on, Gary.
What do Gary's favorite records have to do with him losing weight, guys? I love how random Noom adverts can sometimes be, where they have a completely unrelated fact to the whole situation and they're like, okay, but here's how they lost weight. Okay, sure, if you want to do it that way. Also, Gary's like, I'm not for diets, but here's the Google definition of a diet. The kinds of food that a person, animal, or community habitually eats. That's a diet. The other diet is the one where you restrict yourself to stuff. And according to what I've been seeing with some Noom reviews, they kind of encourage a certain diet. And also, if you see that little disclaimer at the bottom, it says a diet and exercise.
These are Noelle's trophies. This is how she wins them. And here she is after losing 30 pounds on Noom Weight.
Hello, my name is Noelle.
Noelle has always been athletic.
I could not out-train a bad diet. I knew a lot about how to lose weight, but I knew absolutely nothing about keeping it off.
Noom helped her become more mindful of her habits.
Noom helped to take back that control from habits that tend to undermine your goals. That, for me, was life-changing.
You're a star, Noelle.
Wait a second. I'm confused. So this athlete didn't know that diet and exercise consistently is what helps you to keep weight off. I don't know. Maybe I'm not an athlete in any stretch, but what? I'm confused because like people who are athletic don't have to naturally be like skinny, but I would assume that due to their training they would understand how gaining muscle and losing weight works, especially a professional athlete like Noelle. I don't know. Well, if you know anything about that, you can let me know in the comments. And I would appreciate it if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel. I will absolutely not be going on Noom because it sounds like a bunch of crap. But yeah, it sounds like a bunch of expensive mumbo jumbo that you can get for free on TikTok. So yeah, let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if you know anything about the athlete stuff that I would have thought an athlete should know. And stay tuned for your scripture of the day. Scripture of the day comes from Psalm 17 verse 1, which says, "O Lord, hear my plea for justice. Listen to my cry for help. Pay attention to my prayer, for it comes from honest lips." Well, that's it from me. And I hope that you have a great day further. And stick to your diet of eating whatever it is that makes you happy. Because you absolutely deserve that. Cheers.
그대 잠깐 눈을 붙일 때 나는 마음에 물을 붙여요. 비밀의 나만의 초콜릿. 그대 차가운